Hey everybody, it's Aquila, and this is the Lefty and There podcast, episode 214. Welcome to my channel here on the YouTube. And I try to record through the week, put all my clips together, and then push them out to the interwebs on Saturdays. Sometimes it's Sunday. I just want to thank anybody who has been following me for a long time. Any new people who are now here, welcome! So my name's Aquila. I primarily knit, but I do a lot of other crafty stuff too. So I've been showing some watercolor because that's really been a calming thing for me lately. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably just do any new watercolors to the week. Maybe I'll just shove them at the end. That's probably what I'll do instead of talking about every single one, because this is primarily a fiber yarny podcast. So let's right off the bat. Stephen West did a mystery sock along, his contrast blast socks. And I saw on Instagram today. Today is Thursday, August 3rd. He has shown the socks now on his Instagram. So this is not a spoiler unless you're still trying to keep away from the social medias. So I did make them. I told you in the last episode, so go back to that episode, and I talk about things that I liked and didn't like about it, but I finished them and I wove in my ends. So I am going to show you my finished socks on this episode in just a few minutes. I meant to tell you guys, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Also, all the links I try to put down below for yarns and shops and podcasts I might talk about, I try to always link everything down below so you can find it. Sometimes I forget. But let's show you the yarns. I'll just reiterate real quick. The blue yarn was from Holly. Oh, Holly, I forgot what you named your company now. She is in Hatteras in North Carolina, and she dyed this yarn, and she's hopefully, I think she's still trying to launch the end by fall of this year, I think. So this was given to me as a gift. It's beautiful. I used 50 grams for both of my socks total, so I still have 50 grams left. I used about 32 grams. I don't know who gave this to me, and nobody owned up to it, so I can't thank the person, but these were my two colors. I used, I think it was 32 grams, so I still have a lot of yarn left for these, so for this color. So I don't know what this will end up going towards. I have a circular sock machine if you are new, and I usually just throw all my scraps onto that and just make some socks on it. So here we go. They are left and right, so if you're looking at the camera, this is my right and this is the left, so I can switch either way. This is right, this is left. I did follow the instructions, so I have a left and a right sock. They're crazy bright. So the direction does change for the sock. But yeah, I'm not going to go into full-blown talking about this again because I did talk about it the last episode. But they are done. Like I said in the last episode, if he does another one next year, I'll probably do it. I was curious. I know a lot of people that ripped them out. So I went in and I looked at the Ravelry page, and it said there was 49 frogged objects out of, it was over 2,000 project pages for it, and 49 actually went into Ravelry and said they frogged it. How many people didn't do that? I don't know, but I am curious, percentage wise. I think a lot of people are on the same thinking that if this was a sock that was out to buy and you knew what it looked like, I don't know if I would have gravitated towards it. But the mystery of it, and socks are usually pretty quick. I mean, it was a month-long, clue. I guess the shawls are like that too, but I'm not sure. Either way, people aren't getting shawls done, I don't think, always in that time frame. But this was a doable thing where I could actually do other stuff in between the socks at the same time. So I would do it again. Just to say that. Let's talk about a project that is now a finished object. I am not a tiny woman. I am about 5'6", 5'7". I'm currently around 170 pounds. I'm measuring around a 40 chest size, just to put all this into perspective. I also am not a person that wears tight clothing. So why I gravitated towards this, I have no idea. No idea why I gravitated towards it. Because this is not something I would normally wear. And I'm not going to. Spoiler alert, real talk. I'm not going to wear it. I pushed through it so hard too that I'm almost like it's just done. It is done. I wove in the ends and Hazel loves it, even though it's big on her and she'll have to wear something under it. She's going to grow. And you know what? It's hers. It's hers. And I should have known better. Also, real talk. Garments from the bottom up. Why? I even tried it on. I added extra length. Okay, whatever. This is the Ripple Camisole by Jessie Maed Designs. I made the Ripple bralette a few years ago. Hated it. Why do I put myself through this? All right, so let's just show you. I'm going to show you, I have the front marked because I'm going to put a little tag in it just to mark the front versus the back because the triangles for the cups on the front are a little different from the triangles on the back straps. This is the large. This is the 5th size. And I'm never going to wear it. Every ripple and bump of my body shows, and I don't care for that. So I'm not going to wear it. I'm not even going to put it on to show you guys because I'm not. I'm just not going to do it. There you go. I'm probably not even going to block it. Because my kid's not going to care. So why in the heck am I looking at another pattern? Now this is not a ribbed pattern. This is not a negative ease pattern. This is not going to cling to my body. I'm looking at another tank top. But it is bottom up. Should I really torture myself? I'm not quite sure. I am going to be using that Hempathy yarn that I bought this year when we were in the Outer Banks. Same as this. I bought this in the Outer Banks, but this was from the Blue Pelican. They always do this huge clearance sale where you can fill a bag. I filled a whole bag and I think it was like $30. And it's all Hempathy yarns in all different colors. And I know you guys have already seen these. I have 4 of each one, each color. And I want to make another tank top. But this is DK weight. The tank top I'm going to make is not a 3x3 rib. So I'm going to gauge swatch, I think, for this tonight. Because summer's not quite over yet and I could get this done. So that's where we're at. There's also another Jessie Maed, the Framework bralette, which is a DK weight. I might make one of those out of this yarn too. Because DK. It's DK. And I have it. And I think that would be comfortable because it's cotton. Okay. Also out of my stash. The one I'm looking at is called, it's by Two of Wands. The Streamline tank. It's up on my screen. I'm sorry. I'll insert picture here. Streamline tank. That's the one I'm thinking of doing next. It is knit bottom up. It's knit in pieces, but people have already I looked up notes, they've already done it in the round, so I'm going to do it in the round until you get to like the top where you have to split for all the stuff. I'm in a different mood. Our fiscal year is not quite over yet, but my work, it's calming down. I also pulled, I don't remember the name of this pattern. I'm going to insert picture here. it's a new, I believe it's a newer pattern. And somebody just finished one not recently on a podcast, and I don't remember who it was. But I'm going to use yarn that I bought at the Blue Pelican last year on clearance. Fill a bag. I got all these skeins of Tenderfoot. This is merino lamb's wool. It's a fingering weight. It's 410 yards. It's by knittingfever.com. But it's Tenderfoot is the... And I got a bunch of colors of these, but you only need 2 main colors and 1 for the color work. And I'm going to use that because I think that'll be beautiful. Okay. That's next in Dream Knitting. And that might be... These might get cast on the tank and this... I can't remember what it's called. I think it's a Caitlin Hunter pattern. I could be wrong about that. I'm going to be casting those on probably like the same time. Because, you know, you need 2 tops going at the same time. At least the color work one is top down. Alright, that's all I have to show you. I didn't tell you, I broke into the second skein and I used like 113 grams or something. So I have a bunch left, and like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. But it's gonna go somewhere. I almost hate it now because, like, I'm just unhappy with myself that I knew I picked something and I pushed through it so hard, and it disgusts me. Is that terrible? Okay. That sounds terrible. Yeah. Alright. I guess I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, it's Friday, and I know this isn't quite knitting related, but I'm very excited. I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing here for you. So Ashley, who is the owner of Black Sheep Goods, is an ice dyer. She dyes clothing. I had purchased a shirt from her not long ago. I bought a little cropped long sleeve ice dyed shirt here to go under my overalls, and I love it. It's really lightweight. It's really comfortable. She had on her Instagram, she was doing by the pound. So you don't know what you're getting. You just pick a size. So I picked large, and you get a pound of clothing, which I'm really surprised this fits in here, but it fits. A pound of clothing. And when she opened hers, pound of clothing can differ, right? If you're larger size, it's more fabric, it's more weight, etc. It was $25 for the box. I'm pretty sure they still have some up there as of today, but I'm going to open my box right here and see what I got because it's exciting. She opened a box on like her Instagram, and when she opened it, there was like 5 or 6 pieces of clothing. So I was like really surprised at that. So I'm pretty excited. So right off the bat, you get a cute little ice dyed sticker. A little thank you note. Yeah, it was mystery box large. And I know it was 25. All right, so here we go. You ready? Let's see what we got. She does tank tops, she has pants, she has everything. So you can buy all the things individual too. All right, so right off the bat, a tank top. This looks a little small. I'm hoping, I'm not sure sometimes with clothes how they're gonna fit, but it's cute. It would be like an undershirt, maybe under a flannel for me, because it would be a little tight. Or I'll give it away. If some stuff just doesn't look right, I'll just give it away for the price. Oh, this is a different kind of tank top. I like this one. This is more like the thicker straps. I like the blue. That's pretty. All right. 2 more maybe? Oh, a racerback one. This is really pretty, the color. It's a racerback. Wonder if I should have gotten the extra large, only because I'm a little extra large lately. Oh, this purple is really pretty. This is another racerback. Holy moly, that is 4 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 so far. Oh, this is cute. Another racerback. This one was more ribbed. See the ribbing? This is a flat fabric. Ooh, this is pretty. And it looks like it fans out like A-line a little. That's pretty. Okay. All right, now this is going to be different stuff. Oh boy. All right. This is cute. Not something I would typically wear, but we'll see. We'll see. I like the color. It's got tie strap tops here, and then this cute little ruffle. So we'll see how I feel about that. And another one of those. So this one's pretty too, though. Like I said, though, if I don't like it, I'll gift it to somebody that will appreciate it. So how many items did we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shirts. That's crazy. I kind of almost wish I would have bought the extra large, but then I feel like the extra large may have been too large. Even if I do end up wearing a lot of these under flannels in the winter, I'm totally okay with that because I am trying to lose a little bit of weight, and so I wouldn't just give everything away. Just saying. All right, so there was, oh my God, they're all so pretty. All right, there we go. That's my unboxing. That's what I have to show you today. Knitting wise, I did end up casting on for that Streamline tank. I was doing some swatching last night, and I feel like I'm getting 19 to 20 stitches per inch instead of 18. So I went with the large still, even though I feel like I should have went with the extra large. I may regret this later. The thing is, when you seam it, well, okay, it is knit flat, but people have knitted in the round. You lose at least an inch, it seems like, in the size when you seam it. But because I'm not seaming it, I'm gaining an inch. So I'm weighing that out. You know, if I don't like it, I can rip it out and restart. So that's where we are. All right, I'm gonna go try a few of these on just because I want to. All right, bye. Hey everybody. So it's now Sunday, August, goodness, I don't know the day, the 6th. Yeah, I started my new tank top. I told you guys I was gonna work on that. I had not started. The Streamline tank, information will be down below because I can't think of the designer's name. But I am on ball 2 of the Hempathy yarn. I picked the green color. And like I said, you are supposed to knit it in pieces, but I have changed it to knit it in the round, which there were quite a few people who have. Now this is a free pattern if you go to like the blog website, or you can pay for it. Right now I'm just doing the blog website, and like I said, I finished a whole ball. I just added on my second ball right now, and I'll show you guys where I'm at. It is a split hem. So here's the split. So I did those flat. Now I did alter, you do like in the ribbing part, the knit stitch is like a knit one below, and I think that's supposed to go all the way up on this side detail, but I just omitted that because in the round you would have to remember every other row to do that, and visually I don't know if I would be able to tell which row I was on, and I didn't want to write down every time I did a row, so I just switched it to do a regular knit stitch for that side detail. But yeah, there it is. So I'll move my marker. I have a marker on here, so I'll move it. That was going to be my beginning around marker here, just so I could try to remember that detail here, but I'm just not going to. So I'll move that up and I'll keep going. I just put in some markers so I remembered when my side stitches were, and then the exact middle, only because it would have been knit flat. And so yeah, that's where I'm at. think family's home. Pause. So I must be hearing things, and or my cat made a bunch of noise, and I'm not sure what it was because nobody is home. All right, so that's all I have to show you for this week. I have no more acquisitions. Acquisitions. I'm trying to use yarn that I've purchased and be really good about it. It's really hard, though, to get through stash when you want to make bigger projects, and they take longer, and you're just not always, like, you can't, like, I know this is going to knit up really fast. I am very excited for it. But yeah, I did finish one book. I can't even think of the name of it. It was, I think it's a series, so I'll put the name of that down below. The book was about 3 sisters that are running a record store, and it's a cozy mystery, I guess. So I guess it's going to be a cozy mystery series about that is in and about that town and the record shop. Don't know. I haven't looked at like the second book yet. Oh, and we saw Barbie yesterday. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. We went with a friend and my daughter's friend that you know, we're both moms and the kids are friends. And yeah, the kids near the end, not that they weren't engaged. I mean, movies are a lot to sit through, and they're 7, right? So near the end, they were like, me, and I was like, oh my God, stop it. But I thought it was very well done. I thought it was really cool just watching some of the imagery of, like, the fake fire that, like, Barbie, you know, all the little accessories. So that was really cool seeing some of those pieces. Not that I remember playing with Barbie much when I was younger. I'm sure I did, but I had a lot of boy cousins, so we played a lot of like cars and G.I. Joes too. And so, but my little has a bunch of Barbies, and just seeing like how they made them really come to life on the big screen, it was just really cool. Really great, awesome cast, because 3, we were talking about this, 3 of the characters were from the show, oh, now I'm not going to remember the show. Sex Education, I think is what it was called. 3 of the people in the movie were from that. The one guy from Kim's Convenience, then of course Margot Robbie, and just, it was really good. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. So if you have a chance to go see it, I was really disappointed though, because the movie theater we went to, I thought they were going to have the Barbie box, and they didn't have the Barbie box, and that was kind of sad. But that's okay. That's okay. It was still worth it to go and see it. And then there was previews, and if you get a chance, you should probably Google and look up the trailer for the new Color Purple, because that looks amazing. It looks so good. I'm very excited about that. There was also like some superhero movies that were coming out and like a Paw Patrol movie, but the Color Purple, definitely. That's one I want to go. I think, did they say that was Thanksgiving, or am I confusing? I think I'm confusing the Hunger Games prequel. There's a book, now it's a movie, and I think that's coming out Thanksgiving. Which I read all the Hunger Games books. I haven't read the new one. I should put that on my list. I would like to read that. It's all about President Snow when he was a competitor when he was younger. So it's a prequel to everything, obviously, because Snow is like, what, 70-some in the movies now? The ones that are out already? Something like that. Now I'm just rambling. So other than that, I hope everybody's well. Please take care of yourselves, check in on each other, and, you know, peace, love, and happy crafting. Till the next episode. Bye.